Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Jeff from Geof Gaming here, bringing you guys, of course, another video commentary. And in this video, it's going to be a one-on-one heart with the creators behind Skyrim and the Fallout series. It's going to be a one-on-one, heart-to-heart with Bethesda Studios. Now, basically, in this video, what I wanted to talk about is what I would like from Bethesda, and basically I'm not gonna do a list. I'm gonna be naming my dream game, what I would love, what I would pay $60 for, would I pay $50 extra for like a season pass for all the DLC. This is basically a video where I'm going to be explaining that to you all, what I would love from Bethesda Studios. Now, basically, my dream game from Bethesda would probably be a Skyrim 2.0 type game, basically where it's like the same format as Skyrim, where it's a RPG element game, and basically, you're free roam, you have like a 15-hour main story quest, but then there's like 200 hours or 100 hours extra content that you can do. And if they did this, I would be so happy, because what I find with my problem is it's hard for me to sit down and get into the Fallout universe without starting to get bored, and without starting, I just can't get into the characters when it comes to the RPG element. But with Skyrim, I was able to sit down, I could concentrate on the game, I could listen, I could read notes, I would get into the world. But with Fallout, it just doesn't do it for me. And with Fallout 4, I've been able to do it more because it's kind of like Skyrim with the perk tree and all that. But with the other Fallouts, just like this one, it's not easy for me to get into the character mindset for an RPG element game. So guys, here's my suggestion to you, Bethesda Studios. Make a game called Tamriel. Now, if you don't know what Tamriel is, I'm going to link a video in the description. It's a top 10 facts you didn't know about Skyrim. And the last fact, if you want to get to this, this guy basically gives you facts about, the video games and stuff like that. And in Skyrim, it's got a whole big lore behind it where it's like, the continent of Tamriel has like Skyrim and all these other places in them where all these other different creatures come from. And then Tamriel is a continent surrounded by 3 other continents that are not known to be inhabited, where there's Vikings here and there, and it's on the planet of Nern or something like that, which has 3 planets, but then there's like 10 planets in the solar system, but the solar system is part of a galaxy, and it's just a really confusing type of thing that I can't explain right now unless I go and watch the video and all that. So you all, I'll just link it in the description, and you all can basically go watch the video. But moving on, basically what I'm trying to tell Bethesda Studios they need to do is make another Skyrim-esque game to where it's basically a single-player game only. Like I said, there's like 20 hours of main story gameplay, and here's my thoughts for a main storyline. Make it to where basically the Dovahkiin from Skyrim has like a child or something like that, and then he gets the Dragonborn powers. Well, Alduin, through a series of events, somehow comes in contact through the soul self that was in Sovngarde and tells the past self about this, so he comes back and he stops the past self or whatever from getting killed, and he is basically back and ready for action. Or I don't know, Akatosh was Alduin's father and Parthenax his father, so how about Parthenax is like this giant dragon like Smaug from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and basically he is here to cause some business and get some revenge on the son of the Dovahkiin that killed his first son Alduin. Then the son of the Dovahkiin from Skyrim needs to basically go to Sovngarde or something like that, or go to like the secret island, or go to a different continent. Like I said when I did get my kind of like super speed through of what that guy's top 10 facts, the last fact was where he gave the whole lore. You go to a continent where all the Dovahkiin have like fled and all that, and they take you in as one of their own, but then you need their help from defeating this army of like Akatosh has brought on, where he rises and births more dragons, like just as powerful as Alduin, and he is here to basically mess up the world of Skyrim, but make Tamriel a whole explorable land, just like Skyrim was, but bigger than Skyrim. So you can go to Skyrim and you can visit those old places like Whiterun and all those other places, But you can also visit new, basically like states or whatever, I don't know what to call them, places, lands, and you can visit cities inside them, and it's just basically a bigger scale Skyrim. And they should be able to do it because it's the it's the current gen, but basically it's on a next generation from Skyrim, so it should be easy for them. So guys, that's basically what I want them to do. Bethesda Studios, please, 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 please don't give me Elder Scrolls Online where there is a bunch of downgraded graphics and MOBA style things. I don't want an Elder Scroll that's like MOBA Online. But guys, basically here's a little rundown. Make a Skyrim-esque game to where these main story quests are about 15 to 20 hours, followed along by 100 to 200 hours of extra storylines and quests that you can do with their own little storylines, and different groups that you can join that have their own storylines, so you can further deepen the plot of Skyrim and their characters. And then give me a cool battle scene, some more freaking dragons to make me drop my jaw and say, wow. But guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Basically, kind of like a heart-to-heart, like I said, with Bethesda, if they're even watching this. And thank you for bearing with me. I think I'm starting to get a little bit sick, like a cold. That's why, I crack up, and you might hear my voice like when I don't know, it's just kind of like straining maybe in a couple cases. But thank you all for bearing along with me. My name is Jeff. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see y'all later. Peace.